Welcome, welcome to AmityCast. It's recording, bro.
And I'm not.
I told you it was recording this time.
I know, I said, and I'm Ellis.
Why did I start?
I don't know, because you did. You got a problem with it?
I guess.
Well, whatever.
I don't know.
How you doing?
I'm fine. I had a long night.
That is factual.
Yeah, and then I was like in a lab for like 3 hours, so
I mean, it sounds pretty exciting.
I might actually like eat a razor blade. So yeah.
Oh, cool.
And that's demonetized.
Last week we talked about Scream. That was, the first big release of the year. And, today we're talking about our most anticipated films of 2022. There's a lot of big movies coming out this year. Not like too many, but there's a decent amount. So, yeah, I gotta say, I'm most excited probably for Legally Blonde 3. What about you, Matthew?
I'm really excited for Paul Blart 3, which hopefully gets to film here and they squeeze it out by the end of the year.
I just cannot wait for the Bob's Burgers movie.
Yeah, isn't that like coming out in theaters? Like that's gonna make any money?
Yeah, I don't know what they expect, but yes, that is happening.
What's even the plot? It's like a show that like really is like barely a show.
I'm unbelievably stoked for Minions: The Rise of Gru.
I'm personally really stoked for The Flash and how much I'm gonna fucking hate it.
There are quite a bit of movies coming out.
I'm excited for like excited for like three of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm only really excited for like 3 movies. I'm kind of excited for Death on the Nile, just like to make fun of it, probably.
That trailer like made me want to fall asleep. And it was only 2 minutes. I think the movie's like 2 hours long, probably.
Probably around there, yeah.
Also, the first one I never saw. I mean, it looked kind of like interesting, like aesthetically, like how it was shot. But like, I don't know why they remade that story. It's kind of outdone.
I mean, I was really excited for it because it was a story that I really enjoyed. That looked like a cool modern adaptation. But I mean, it was good. But the problem was like it was so boring the entire way through that it completely ruined the film. Like they literally didn't make anything interesting.
Part 2, baby. You gotta have a sequel.
Oh yeah, they did a sequel. What annoys me though is that it was gonna be released in 2021 and they delayed it 1 year. And the original film adaptation came out in '74, and Death on the Nile came out in '78, which was 4 years difference. And 2021 would have been 4 years removed from the Murder on the Orient Express 2017. But now it's 5 years instead of 4 years. It's really annoying.
That's pretty dumb. They also like delayed it for like some dumb reason. I think it was like because of an actor who had like accusations about him, so they didn't want to release it. But now they're just releasing it anyway.
Yeah, it's coming out in February as of now, so I don't know.
Let's go.
It's opening as the same day as Marry Me, starring Jennifer Lopez and Owen Wilson, so like it's probably not gonna perform very well.
I didn't know that was a thing until I saw it at the beginning of Scream, which is kind of weird. But
it looks horrible.
There's like no trailers out because like the beginning of Scream, that like 20 minutes of trailers was probably like the worst like trailer experience I've ever had.
Yeah, there's a bunch of movies I hadn't heard of, and I still wish that I hadn't heard of because I'm not excited for any of them.
Like I like the Batman trailer, but like I've seen it before mostly, so it's kind of like just the same.
You even had the Batman trailer announced?
I had a Batman trailer in mine. I don't know if you guys did.
Yeah, we did have the Batman trailer. That's right. That was exciting.
Yeah, and like, what was I gonna say? Something funny.
Jackass Forever is opening soon.
I'm so not excited.
I'm just excited for the fucking trailer to stop, honestly.
I'm fucking so excited for that. I'm so tired of seeing some trailers for movies that have been like just keep getting delayed. Did you hear that? Like, Mission Impossible 7 was supposed to come out like this year, but like it got delayed until like mid of 2023, and Mission Impossible 8 is coming out like July 2024.
Yeah, 7 and 8 are now going to be the next 2 years after this year. So
yeah, like what did they what did they film? They had to delay it for a whole fucking year. Did you not even film anything? Did you just bring the actors on set and not just do anything for like 6 months? What did you do?
What do you mean, bro? They're just having an extensive pre-production
Oh yeah,
period.
fuck! I'm so excited for Moonfall. Oh my god.
Bro, don't even bring up Moonfall.
Wait, that comes out on the 4th. That's next Friday.
You know, the same day as Jackass Forever.
Which one am I gonna watch? Actually, I don't know.
I'm not gonna watch neither. I'm gonna wait till the following week and watch Marry Me. Not really.
There's like nothing to see in theaters until Morbius, and I don't want to see that.
I mean, hey,
Wait.
Wait.
We did forget about Batman. Batman's beginning of March. There is that. Never mind. We're good.
And then also Uncharted comes out in February.
Who gives a fuck about that stupid fucking movie? It looks so bad. Let's just talk about how stupid that fucking movie looks. Tom Holland is a terrible Nathan Drake. Oh my fucking god.
Alright, well.
Jesus fuck. And Mark Wahlberg? Why would you get somebody like Mark Wahlberg who can't even act in a Transformers movie? Are you fucking kidding me?
Uncharted doesn't look very good. I'm not really excited for that. Honestly, it's weird because all these like random movies that I'm not really excited for are coming out throughout February, and then the beginning of March we'll get The Batman, which is one of my most hyped films that I've had in a while. I'm really excited for it. I really can't wait for that. All the trailers are getting me more and more excited. I'm a little annoyed though. Letterboxd changes to their poster for it, like on the app, and like it's annoying because the previous poster looked way better.
What poster is it?
It was the one that was like all red with like the Batman silhouette. They looked like it was like rating red, and it just said the Batman, which is cool. And now it's like a close up of like his mask. It's so stupid.
No. Yeah, I like his suit, but his cowl looks a little weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
I like that his symbol is like the broken pieces of the gun that killed his parents. It's really edgy.
Absolutely. Matt Reeves is directing the Batman.
Also, they did a test screening and it was 4 hours long. So I guess the 3 hour cut is like the slimmest cut there is.
Jesus.
Yeah, like he really went all out, and he has like 2 more movies planned. So I don't know.
I mean, I'm really excited because I just love Batman, and usually I'm really a big fan of the Batman stories that aren't connected to an extended universe just because they work. The Christopher Nolan trilogy was obviously great. At least the first 2 were pretty good.
I love that trilogy, but we've discussed I think it's kind of overrated as like a trilogy.
Definitely. Well, I mean, it's just a really good middle chapter with 2 other movies. Really.
I like Batman Begins a fair bit. It's definitely like the best origin story for Batman that we've gotten, but I'm not a big fan of the Burton movies. They're fine. I haven't watched them in years, but the last time I watched them, they were quite a slog to get through. And the Schumacher movies are just fucking abysmal. Like, what type of fucking name is Batman Forever? What type of fucking name is that?
A good one.
You know what also has Forever in its name? Fucking Jackass Forever. Coincident?
Coincidence?
They're both fucking...
Probably, considering that they released like 30 years apart.
You get Val Kilmer as Batman and you don't give him shit to do? What are you doing?
Yeah, at least it's not freaking George Clooney.
Yeah, what was that? What the fuck was that? Bat nipples. There was literally bat ass in the first 2 seconds of that movie. Okay. Yeah. It's just so stupid. So stupid. Also, like, I remember the Batmobile in that one had, like, a disco ball in it because it would just glow random colors. I was like, isn't, like, the point of this to be, like, somewhat, like, very somewhat, like, incognito, like, inconspicuous? Not a fucking DJ boot. Also, in Batman and Robin, at the beginning, they referenced Superman, but, like, haven't referenced him in the past 3 movies. It just all of a sudden makes Superman canon.
makes sense.
All right, 1 second. I'll be right back.
You're gonna be right back?
Yeah, I gotta play.
Okay, he's gone. I hate Batman Forever and Batman and Robin. Most people do. I remember they're really nostalgic because I watched all the Batman movies religiously when I was a child. Which now, I think that most of them either aren't very good. I am a pretty big fan of the Tim Burton ones. I think they're both pretty solid. They are also very nostalgic for me. The original is like, I mean, I think it's a bit overrated by some Batman fans, but I think it's solid. And Batman Returns was just really weird, but it just kind of worked for me. I liked Danny DeVito's Penguin. It was really wacky. But I'm really excited for The Batman releasing in March. All the trailers have looked amazing. It looks to be a really long, dark story, which looks really cool, with some, hopefully a good Riddler interpretation. That would be amazing to see. Plus the return of the Penguin, one of my favorite Batman villains. It's just really exciting. I love Batman. I love all the stories. I know like Batman is super popular, but same thing with Spider-Man. Those two are like two of like my all-time favorite superheroes, and like they're so popular, but like they are for a reason because they're both really, really good. I'm a really big fan of both of them, and this movie, I don't see how it could fail the way it's been set up so far. It looks like a lot of care has been put into it. That's really exciting. I think that Matt Reeves, he did the Planet of the Apes revival trilogy.
Oh my god. Are you talking about Rise of the Dawn of the War for the Planet of the Apes?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I'm a decent fan of Matt Reeves. We'll just have to see how he does it.
Yeah, I mean, the Batman looks pretty good. I have a feeling, like, I like that it's a long movie, but I feel like 3 hours, I feel like it's going to be a little slow. But hopefully it's not. Also, I get that, like, they're, like, having these weird costumes because it's, like, the beginning of, like, these villains and, like, heroes, like, stories. But, like, what the fuck is that Catwoman mask, bro? What the fuck is that?
Catwoman doesn't look very good so far from what we've seen. I mean...
I like the Riddler. I think the Riddler's going to be really good in this.
He does look really good. Okay, yeah, Matt Reeves didn't do Rise of the Planet of the Apes, but he did Dawn and War, and he also did Cloverfield, which I'm a fan of. So
I prefer the Cloverfield Paradox. Just kidding.
What?
Among Us.
What's wrong with you?
Among Us.
But yeah, that's a pretty big release at the beginning of March after a bit of a slog of February.
It was supposed to come out like October last year, wasn't it? They had to like reshoots, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Or like November or something like that. It was supposed to come out, I think, like in between like Dune and like Spider-Man. Which would have been a killer few months right there.
Yeah, that'd have been insane.
I don't know if are they doing the HBO Max thing again this year, where like every new Warner Bros. Release goes straight to streaming for like a month? I don't know if they are, because if so, the Batman's going to be streaming for a month, and people just won't go out and see it in theaters, which would suck.
That would really suck.
I don't think they are though, because I don't remember it saying in the trailers, so I think they're done with that after Matrix 4.
Yeah. Which was incredible, by the way.
The Matrix 4 was incredible. Didn't you give it like a 1.5 or 2?
I gave it a 4 out of 10. It's not good at all. It wasn't good. No, but I think a lot of people have been saying, "Oh, we've gotten so many iterations."
Yeah, that's what people say about Spider-Man and Batman.
Yeah, I mean, there's just, we've gotten so many, all the Batman. But, like, I mean, hey, if it's a story that works and we can get good interpretations, I don't really see a problem with it. I mean, I'm definitely excited to see it, so.
Yeah, I mean, it sucked when all the Ben Affleck drama happened and he didn't end up getting to make the Batman movie that he was planning. And for what it sounds like, his script was actually really good. It would have been nice to get, like, a Ben Affleck solo Batman movie, because now that we didn't get that, this character just kind of seems like the black sheep now, because he never even got a storyline. But this was definitely the second best option of that. I couldn't really picked a better team that seems to know what they're doing. And Robert Pattinson actually looks really good in the role. He's a very good actor besides the whole Twilight stuff, at least from what I've heard.
Yeah, I'm excited to see his performance. He usually does a pretty good job. Obviously, he was in Twilight, but if you ignore that, you got a pretty good run of things.
Yeah, and they did say that like they're going in with the intent to like beat Nolan's films, which I guess is a good sign that they at least are not just cashing in. They're actually giving.
Yeah, I mean, at least there's a goal. I don't see how it can be better than The Dark Knight, because The Dark Knight was a comic book film masterpiece. So.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll have Joker in this universe. I feel like they probably will. I'd be interested in who would play that. Apparently, there's a rumor that you remember in Eternals, the guy that played Druig, like mind control guy.
Yeah.
Apparently, he might be the Joker in this trilogy.
Yeah, I did hear that rumor, and a lot of people were talking about it. They think it's going to be a little bit later on, which I think would be cool. I think if they do bring in the Joker, it should be later, because obviously it'd be great to see that interpretation, such a popular villain. But like the Joker's had a lot of different opportunities to be showcased. It'd be great to see some other villains be showcased first, and then
I know there's
this version of the Joker.
There's a rumor that like Mr. Freeze is supposed to be like the main villain in the next one, which would be really cool because Schwarzenegger fucking sucked, and
I loved that interpretation.
It was funny about how fucking terrible it was, and I would love like maybe a new Poison Ivy, maybe that'd be good, and honestly, I'm really excited for the Riddler because I know a lot of people have nostalgia for it, but Jim Carrey as the Riddler fucking sucked donkey ass, and
pretty bad.
He wore pajamas. What the fuck? And yeah, what the fuck was that? And fucking Tommy Lee Jones' Two-Face. What the fuck is wrong with you?
We get it. Okay, you didn't like him. Okay.
Who did?
Just okay.
I'm in a ranting mood tonight, but yeah, Batman looks pretty good. Next release is I think
after that, Turning Red.
I mean, hopefully it's good.
It's Pixar, so I'll be checking it out. But
I'm more interested. Is that one going to theaters?
It says Disney Plus. I don't know if it's gonna open in a theater or not.
Are they just gonna like not have Pixar movies in theaters anymore?
Probably not.
What the fuck is up with that? Until Incredibles 3 comes out in like 16 years.
Yeah, it was originally scheduled for a theatrical release. It has been subsequently changed to a Disney Plus exclusive.
Fucking cool. Just fuck the movie theaters, I guess.
So that's gonna be a weird Pixar movie. I don't know.
It's an interesting concept, I guess. See if it's actually good.
The thing with Pixar, it's one of my favorite studios. Obviously, I grew up in the era of like Pixar movies, and it used to be such an outstanding animation studio. But a lot of their movies recently are just kind of either.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, a lot of them haven't been that stellar. I mean, I know we have differing thoughts on Incredibles 2, but even that was just kind of like it wasn't that great.
I don't think Incredibles 2 was like necessarily that good, but I thought it was decent.
Yeah, and like Finding Dory was so dumb, and all their newer stuff's been like fine. I think like the last movie they made that I think was actually a pretty good quality was probably like Coco. That movie was pretty good.
Yeah, Coco was good. I mean, Soul was pretty good.
I haven't seen Soul, and like I liked Inside Out enough. I think it was kind of overhyped, but it was alright.
Yeah, I mean. I really enjoy Inside Out. Like, at least when I was younger, I really enjoyed it. But like, objectively, like, it's not quite like as good as like some of
the scene where the imaginary friend, like, the scene where the imaginary friend dies was fucking heartbreaking. But
absolutely gut wrenching. Like the thing with Pixar, they had such a strong stretch of films. They had some really good, like, I mean, they've got like The Incredibles, the Toy Story trilogy.
Yeah, I think back to like the beginning of Up. Like that was amazing, and like the stuff nowadays, just it doesn't really hit that level.
Right, yeah, Ratatouille and WALL-E are both incredible.
Yeah, those are incredible films, and that one's just about like a rat, like helping a guy cook. And I don't know. We'll see how these new ones go. The way they like had taste and like food in Ratatouille was immaculate. I've never had food that looked that good in that movie. Oh my god.
Yeah, seriously, like that movie always made me so hungry. I was like, oh, I want to try all this food.
That movie and Clive with Chance of
I don't care if
Meatballs.
a rat cooks it. I want it.
Yeah, that movie and Clive with Chance of Meatballs always made me fucking hungry. I don't. So.
It's so true, bro. But yeah, that's just kind of the streak that Pixar's been on. I mean, I really enjoyed Soul. I really did. But like, there was some weird. I mean, I could do a whole like, I could talk about Soul for like an hour about what was great about it, but like what really holds it back. But like something like Luca was just kind of just a run of the mill animated movie. Like it's good, but like you kind of want more from the studio. So, so we'll have to see how Turning Red turns out.
And then they just have that last one. Was it Encanto? Was that Pixar?
No, Encanto was just Disney.
Oh, that explains why it was so fucking mid.
It was so mid. It was extremely mid.
I haven't seen it, but like the trailers look so mid. I kind of forgot it was even coming out until you wrote a review on it. Wasn't that also a Disney Plus exclusive, or was that also theaters?
I don't know if it was exclusive, but I'm pretty sure it was just Disney Plus.
What the fuck?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, but Frozen 3 gets a widespread theatrical release, because fuck you.
We don't need a Frozen 3, that's fine.
Toy Story 5? Toy Story 5.
No.
Yeah. What's coming out after that? Is it Morbius? Which I don't want to talk about Morbius. All I can say is it's gonna
Actually, The Lost City with Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum.
That looks so fucking bad.
It looks really bad. Oh my god.
I guess like the two actors are like charismatic enough. Maybe we'll have a few good laughs, but like it looks so bad. Also, Daniel Radcliffe is in it as like the villain. I guess that's kind of funny. But like, what does he pick, Daniel Radcliffe? Like he's never in any movies, but like he randomly shows up every few years, and like he picks the worst movies ever. Like what is he? He was like the villain in like Now You See Me 2, I think. He was.
Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe, his career's very
That was the joke. It's like, oh, he's a villain in a magic movie. Because he was a Harry Potter.
Right.
He was funny in BoJack Horseman Season 2. I don't know if he actually voiced himself in that, but that was funny. He's like, oh yeah, I know you, what's your name? Sorry, I just don't remember people I barely have any contact with. He's a red person. Oh, you're this one person I met 5 years ago that like helped me tie my shoes, and I remember everything about your.
Yeah, because it makes sense.
True. He's like, really, you're gonna let this money burn for charity?
Charity? Don't you mean verity?
That's pretty sussy, bussy, mi casa.
Very. Oh yeah, he's gonna be in The Lost City. It looks really good. Brad Pitt was in the trailer.
Oh yeah, he's also What script did they read? The last thing I saw Brad Pitt in was fucking Deadpool 2.
Wait, what?
Last thing I saw Brad Pitt in was fucking Deadpool 2.
Brad Pitt
is he better than
has
anything
had
else?
a career in like weird movies that really aren't that good. So
He was in fucking World War Z.
yeah, I watched that recently.
Yeah, why'd you watch that?
Because Tommy was watching it, so I also watched it. And
Wait,
it was
why would Tommy watch that? Why would he?
Because he liked the zombies in it, and he said the rest of the movie was bad, but he liked the zombies.
Wait, why is he? Is it because they run? Is that?
I don't know, man.
That's.
All I know is
everybody
that,
said that.
Everybody
said that they liked that movie.
After The Lost City opens, freaking Morbius opens, and I love Morbius. I can't wait to see Morbius.
Honestly, that might be like, besides the Batman, that's probably like the next movie. I'm probably going to see like 2 movies in theaters in the next like 3 months, which is a little depressing, but it's fine, I guess.
Bro, what are you talking about, man? Come on. I'm gonna go see Death on the Nile, Marry Me, Uncharted, The Batman, Turning Red, The Lost City, Morbius, and then the week after Morbius, Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
I mean, I'll see Uncharted, I guess, if we want to cover it on the podcast, but like, I really don't care. But maybe it'll be so bad I could just yell about it for an hour, and we'll get 60 views on it because it's another Sony film, and we get a lot of views on our Sony picture-related releases. So,
for some reason,
except Spider-Man, because I guess he's just not popular enough to go against the likes of Ghostbusters Afterlife and Venom 2.
Spider-Man No Way Home is now the 6th highest-grossing film of all time, so I don't think that's quite true.
It's true, but which one are you talking about? What's next?
Well, yeah, it's Morbius in the 1st of April, which obviously I'm not excited for. We've talked about that a lot. And then the week after that is Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Which people love that trailer. I don't know why. It doesn't look good.
Like crazy over it for some reason.
I haven't seen the first one, but like I think the only good thing about that movie is because they changed the design. That was it.
I literally am not excited for Sonic 2 at all. The first one was so mediocre to bad.
Yeah.
I don't know why people are excited. I mean, I like Knuckles. He's one of my favorite video game characters, but like, I don't care. Why is Idris Elba playing Knuckles, and why does it matter? Just whatever.
He was quoted saying that he wasn't going to use a sexy voice for Knuckles because like fans were asking him. I don't know why fans want that. Yeah. Also, I saw a piece of news today that was kind of disheartening. You know, a lot of franchises are doing TV shows now. A lot of them probably don't need TV shows. Like, I think we tend to forget that there was a Taken TV show a few years ago about young Liam Neeson. And
I actually blocked that from my memory, and you just reinvigorated it today.
had like 2 seasons. And I'm sad to report, but there's apparently a Fast and Furious television show in development.
Alright, that's the end of the podcast. I have to go collect myself. Thanks for listening.
No. It's not coming out this year, of course, but it'll probably film this year, and that's upsetting. Not to mention,
between this and Paul Blart 3, I just can't take media news anymore, man. I just can't do it.
there was one good piece of media news. I don't know if it's gonna be good or not, but apparently Sony now wants to do a whole movie with the 3 Spider-Man, like having it like an adventure together. Like that could be good, but like I don't want Sony to just rush it into the fucking ground like they rush everything else.
I want Sony to just Sony all over it.
Yeah, if anything, I want Marvel to do it. But I don't think they want to do that because they don't make No Way Home less special. So.
Yeah, that's true.
But I could see them coming back together at some point. It would make sense, and I would like it, of course. But I don't want Sony to do it. But yeah, Fast and Furious series, blah. Next thing, Hotel Transylvania 5 and 6 are currently in development. Adam Sandler's gonna come back for the 6th one only. The 4th and 5th one, he's not into it. But he'll come back for the 6th one.
Okay, shut up about Hotel Transylvania. Just stop with that. Okay, so actually, fun fact: releasing the same day as Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is the new Michael Bay film Ambulance.
It looks so bad, but the trailer's like so serious. It's kind of funny. I kind of want to see how stupid it is.
Yeah, I was waiting for the trailer to take like a comedic tone, like with like a bunch of weird things that was happening, but it was played so seriously, so straight faced.
Fucking Mysterio and Candyman just like having a hostage in an ambulance for 2 hours. Directed by fucking Michael Bay.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Releasing in April.
Yeah, so fuck that movie. And next.
Well, I know there's some animated movie called The Bad Guys coming out this spring.
Billie Eilish?
Which I don't... What?
Billie Eilish is in it?
Yeah, I don't know too much about that. I don't really care. The Northman, the new Robert Eggers movie.
Isn't Kingsman...
That's coming out in April.
Isn't there like a 3rd Kingsman movie? I thought that was still happening.
The King's Man?
No, like they're actually making a 3rd one. Like in the trilogy.
I don't know.
I don't know if it's coming out.
All I care about is Legally Blonde 3.
Is that actually happening? I thought that was a joke.
No, that's supposed to be releasing in May, which it's still not.
It's just so dumb. It's like fucking Hocus Pocus 2. Who needs that? Who fucking needs that?
We we don't know what the story will entail, but we do know that the third entry in the beloved Reese Witherspoon comedy franchise, Legally Blonde, is set to come out sometime in May of 2022. The film has been in development since 2018 and was originally scheduled to open in 2020, but various delays, including, yes, the coronavirus, set it back.
Hey, Ellis, maybe it'll come out when I come back in town so we can go see it.
That'd be horrible. You come back in town and the first thing we do is go see Legally Blonde 3. That'd be a horrible way to bring you back. Like that, like be just ruining your entire time here.
True. But, I don't think everybody's excited for that. The second one came out, like, what, early 2000s? Like, why now?
Because everybody wants it.
No, I think maybe 3 people do, and they're all alcoholic mothers that mishandled their children and are divorced. I don't see the appeal here.
Everybody wants it. Duh.
I would rather have sex with a Rubik's Cube.
Look, it's okay, because it's gonna be fine, because in the month of May, we're getting Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and that will make everything okay.
As long as it's good. I'm nervous. I'm nervous about that movie. I'm hoping though.
Well, everything about it has seemed like it's going to be great to me. So if it ends up being disappointing, it'll be deeply upsetting.
What if it's like worse than Spider-Man 3?
I would probably just stop watching comic book films altogether.
I mean, I'm excited for it. I just hope it's still like a Doctor Strange movie. It just sounds like they're putting a lot of shit in this movie. Because I guess now apparently Tobey Maguire's in this movie, apparently. So.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't really see that happening.
Did you see Sam Raimi's review of No Way Home? It's so good.
Yeah, it was really awesome.
It's so sweet.
It was really heartwarming for me.
Yeah. And he was like in the theater. It was so nice. And, yeah.
I love Sam Raimi.
Yeah.
I wish The Evil Dead was real.
Isn't that coming out this year?
Evil Dead Rise?
I thought so.
It's supposed to be, yeah. Well, if it is, it's going to be directly to a certain streaming platform. I don't know which one, though. So.
What the fuck? Oh, yeah, you completely glossed over the new Texas Chainsaw movie that comes out in February.
I don't want to talk about that. The League of Super Pets.
I don't talk about that either, because it's going to be fucking bad.
It's releasing in May. It's going to have a lot of people in it.
What are we going to see from our birthdays? There's nothing besides Doctor Strange, and that comes out before any of our birthdays.
Bob's Burgers movie was May 27th, okay? I'll go see that for my birthday.
Really?
No, I want to see that.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure.
Well, the League of Super Pets is also pretty close. It's in between our birthdays, so.
I'll just rent out a fucking movie theater and we can like play something. We play like The Thing and like Jaws or something. I don't know.
Sounds good to me.
Or we just
you
have.
go see Top Gun Maverick. That's also in May.
That's like been delayed for the last like 3 fucking years, and like nobody fucking wants to see it. Like nobody.
I don't care anymore. I thought it was releasing in like 2015. I thought.
It was like filming in like 2017. It was supposed to come out like to end of 2019, and then got delayed for some reason, and then COVID happened, so it's been delayed for the last 3 fucking years. Tom Cruise is like aged 4 years since he wrapped this film. Like 4 years. He's like filmed the whole Mission Impossible film, and they still haven't released his previous film. This is like with fucking Morbius releasing.
I'm also not really excited for that because the original Top Gun is just like a weird. It's just like a whatever.
People love it, but like it's literally. I've seen like bits and pieces of it, and it's just like a guy who wants to fly and like gay volleyball scenes. That's like it. That's it.
Yeah, it's pretty much the whole movie.
And I think like his main love interest isn't even in this movie, so like I don't even know what his character is. So I don't know.
I don't know. I don't really want to see it. I don't care at all. But hey, June is exciting with Jurassic World Dominion, which will probably be bad.
I'm pretty hyped for that. I don't think it'll be too bad. We'll see though. I kind of want. I don't know what to think about that movie. I need to see like a trailer, and like they still haven't released a trailer.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to come out at the Super Bowl, so I'm excited for that. Ellis has a much lower feelings about the newer Jurassic Park films than I do, so. But
Jurassic World is like very mid, and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom sucks.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but like it's definitely lower in the series.
Objectively.
I mean, you're allowed to have a subjective opinion. I mean, nah.
Like Fallen Kingdom, I thought was like absolutely terrible. I really thought that movie was terrible.
I haven't watched it in a while. I think there's some parts of it that are kind of overlooked, but it's definitely not that good, and I can see why people don't like it at all. The first Jurassic World it was great to watch in theaters because it was younger. It was good to see the series come back in such a big way, and it was a good spectacle. But like, it didn't match the original, and yeah, the main thing about this new one that's exciting is that like the storyline is new. We're not on an island again, and we're gonna have the main cast from like the original films also in the film, apparently with large roles. So there's enough about this film that they're doing that I think could be good. It's supposed to be like
there will be Dominion.
It's supposed to be like it's kind of like a series capper for now. So hopefully it's good. We'll see. This franchise should have just been one movie.
Yes.
But I enjoy all the films. Just myself, I get that all of them have a lot of problems. Even when Steven Spielberg came back to make a sequel, there was a lot of problems. So
yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of the original, obviously, and there's a lot of movies after that. I'll go see Dominion. I'm not just gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be terrible because I don't know. It could be good. I don't have high hopes for it, but you never know.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. We'll see. I'm not like coming in my britches, but like I'll go see it.
And then a week after that, we get Lightyear, another Pixar film. So
that looks like it could be good, but like also I have no interest in it, and I never needed it to exist. So whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. Kind of weird. We'll just have to see, I guess. There's not really much to talk about.
There's only like one trailer, and it looks like an interesting animation, and that's it. Chris Evans is Buzz Lightyear, so that's kind of cool, I guess.
Absolutely. Also, Elvis. There's a movie called Elvis coming out in June, starring Tom Hanks.
Called what?
It's the movie Elvis. It's about Elvis, starring Tom Hanks.
Starring Tom Hanks. Dude, Elvis is played by Tom Hanks, bro. You're being played by Tom Hanks.
Elvis.
Oh, Elvis. Okay.
Yeah. If there was a movie called Elvis, that'd be a little weirder.
Don't worry. When I become a famous horror movie director, I'll make like a film, and I'll have a black guy called Ellis, and I'll just he'll be like a film guy, and then at the end I'll just have him get like brutally stabbed 70 times.
You know, that's exactly what I expected you to say when you started that. So I'm fine with it. But yeah, I don't know anything about that movie. I just know it's about Elvis's relationship with his manager, Colonel Tom Parker. And I know that it was the movie that Tom Hanks was filming when he tested positive for COVID back when that was a big deal.
Yeah, that was like big news, and I was like, there's millions of people dying a day. People are like, oh no, rich guy Tom Hanks has to isolate in his cruise for a day.
And then going into July, we get the fabled sequel, Minions: The Rise of Gru.
The trailer had very good memes. The first Minions was terrible.
Wasn't that trailer like 4 years ago? Just kidding. But
it came out actually junior year of high school, because I remember talking to like Jack Johnson and Justin about it in Miss Harmon's class. So it was that long ago.
Oh my gosh, that was a throwback. That was so long ago.
That was like back when I think when Nicole Luna was obsessed with Tommy, and I was dating Krista, and yeah, Jasmine was like still hanging out with people, I think, and yeah, there we go.
I remember like one of the first boy sleepovers like ever. They kept doing the, and I will be super villain.
Yeah, those were good times. I liked the trailer for that. The movie looks terrible. I guess the whole young Gru thing could be kind of funny. I don't know why. I think that we really need to question what the Minions were doing in the years between like 1942 and 1945. But
I didn't really care. But Minions was bad, and every Despicable Me movie since like the first one, which was like moderately okay, has been bad. And the Minions themselves are extremely annoying and terrible. And I'm excited for the film.
I just want IHG to like give a 5-star review, because he totally will.
Yeah, because he loves Minions notoriously.
He likes the Amazing Bulk or whatever it's called.
Dude, he hates that movie so much.
I love the video though because he gets like they like send the people that made the film sent him like a little Bulk figure, and I think he actually has like a mental breakdown.
Yeah, I rewatched his Search for the Worst on the Amazing Bulk, and like it's so funny because the whole movie, he was talking about how bad it was. He ranked it at the time. He ranked it as the worst movie in the series. So it would eventually be overtaken by, I think, Shark Exorcist, but
Shark Exorcist is a good one too. That was a good video.
Yeah. And then it's okay because the Mini Rise of Gru comes out, but then the next week we get Thor: Love and Thunder, which looks pretty cool. So
I need to see a trailer for that. There's a lot of things that could go well in this film, but also I guess there's a chance that it could not go well. So I mean, we'll see. Apparently, it's also rumored to have a trailer at the Super Bowl, so we'll see. I'm interested what they're gonna do with Thor in this movie because he's the first Marvel character in the MCU to get like 4 movies.
Yeah, it's true.
Thor 4. So I'm interested in what it'll bring. Hopefully, it's good. I hope they don't kill Thor off. I'm kind of concerned they might do that, but
I might, but who knows?
I feel like it'd be cool if Thor was like around for like a while. So I'd say I need another Thor trilogy, but just like him to be around for like crossover stuff would be cool. But we'll see what happens here. But yeah, I'm moderately excited.
I mean, Christian Bale's gonna be in it as Gore the God. So.
Yeah, that interests me because he doesn't do superhero movies.
The God Butcher, sorry.
He doesn't do superhero movies. He did like the Batman trilogy, and after that, he was like done. And like he's been doing other stuff since then. But like this Thor 4 was good enough that he was like, yeah, I'll do it. So we'll see.
And then the week after that, we get Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore.
I saw the first one. It was mid to bad. I didn't see the second one, but I heard it was very bad. This one has a lot of drama around it because they recast Johnny Depp for some reason, and I don't know what the story is of this one because I thought this whole series was about like Fantastic Beasts, but now it's like about Dumbledore and like Grindelwald. And I'm like, this is just, what is this franchise?
I don't know, it's getting really weird. It's quite the odd trilogy that I don't really care about, even as someone who's a moderate fan of Harry Potter. I mean, ish, so.
And we're supposed to get 2 more, apparently, because the plan was to have 5 Fantastic Beasts movies that lead into the Harry Potter movies. So.
Awesome.
There's still 2 more, apparently, on the way. Also, J.K. Rowling's, like, an asshole in real life, so, like, I don't know. It just kind of feels weird to, like, be giving her money anymore, so. But.
You make a solid point, man.
Yeah, outside of that, I'm not really excited for this. I mean, the cast is good, probably. I mean, the effects are probably going to be good. But Ezra Miller's in it, and he's not a good actor. So, yeah, we got that.
Yeah, and also in July, we get the new Jordan Peele movie. It's called Nope, which I don't really know anything about it.
Titles, I'm be honest with you, the title's fucking stupid. I don't like the title. I guess we'll see. I mean, I need to see a trailer yet again. I need to know what this movie's even about because, like, the poster's just like of a cloud or something. And I'm interested. Us was pretty bad. It had really good stuff in it, but the story was fucking stupid and made no sense. And Jordan Peele made it sound like it was like really smart when it really wasn't. It was really bad. So hopefully this is better than that. But I think Jordan Peele's just kind of become more and more pretentious since he got an Oscar. So hopefully this is good, but we'll see.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I'm excited to see it. I think Jordan Peele is he's been a pretty good horror filmmaker. I mean, yeah, I like to Get Out. Us was okay, so.
Yeah. His titles are kind of weird, so I don't know. I feel like he's
Get Out, Us, Nope.
I feel like he's doing it on purpose, so.
Probably, yeah.
I thought he was gonna direct that Candyman movie, but he decided not to. So I don't know what was up with that, but
yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah.
It's all good, and I keep saying that, but it's all good because then Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam hits the big screen in late July.
I'm interested. I'm not hyped, but I'm interested.
Same.
They seem to have a lot of characters in this one. I thought it was just going to be like a Black Adam film, so I don't know. I don't know how much this is going to connect to like the broader DC universe. I don't know what the fucking state of this universe is anymore, and I hate it so much. Apparently there's going to be like a character, like a background character from the Suicide Squad who's in the Peacemaker show that's going to be in Black Adam that takes place in the past, but I guess the future, and like, I don't know. I guess he's going to be in Shazam 3. I don't know. But I'm honestly just excited to see Shazam versus Black Adam because I think that'll be pretty cool. But I don't know when we're getting that at this point because like Shazam 2 is coming out like next year, so I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah, that is true. Black Adam. I mean, I guess I'm kind of excited for it. I don't know. We'll just have to see.
Again, I need to see. I need to see like a bit more here. I need to see The Rock's acting because if his acting sucks in this, I'm done with The Rock. I'm done with The Rock. I'm done. He could do Jumanji films in the fucking jungle the rest of his life. He's not doing anything of merit again. So,
All right, then.
Fuck, dude. He does terrible movies, and he's so popular.
He really does do terrible movies, and he really is so popular, so...
He did Skyscraper. And Nev Campbell did Skyscraper. I didn't know that. Why?
Yeah.
What drew you?
That'll be happening in late July, new DCEU movie. And then I don't know of anything that's confirmed to be happening in, like, throughout, like, August or September. I know October is going to be a pretty big month because my most hyped film of the entire year, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1. I'm so unbelievably excited for that. I literally cannot wait for that.
I mean, we all know the first one was pretty mid. I'm just kidding. It's pretty good. I kind of want to rewatch it again. I'd probably like it more than I did the first time. But I'm excited for this new one. We haven't seen too much about the story, but it seems pretty exciting so far. But
yeah, we've only really gotten a teaser, so which I'm excited. I can't wait. That's coming out in October, and it's a part 1, which gets me even more excited.
It seems like there's some genuine story here, not just a big cash grab. So,
yeah, absolutely.
And we heard the story that originally in Into the Spider-Verse they were gonna have like Tobey Maguire and like Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland have like an animated Spider-Man scene together, but they didn't let them do that, probably because they were writing No Way Home at the time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but I'm excited for that. I won't be in town for that week probably, but I will be in town for the film that comes out the next week that is currently filming.
Halloween Ends?
Yeah. Which, as farther as I've come along from Halloween Kills, like, I don't hate the movie, but my opinion just kind of goes down and down about that movie, so, we'll see. I'm excited. Seeing, that's actually being filmed now it's good news. I'm hoping for a pretty good ending here that kind of makes the whole trilogy kind of worthwhile, so... Even if this movie's terrible, even if this movie's somehow terrible, it'll probably still be the best timeline, which is really sad. But
yeah,
Halloween is a terrible franchise. I'm a fan, but it is terrible.
It's really bad. It's really a failure.
Yeah, that's the thing about being a Halloween fan. Like, the more you become a fan, the more you realize that you don't really like any of the movies besides the first one. So.
Yeah, it's true. But October's a big month. I'm really hyped for both of those two franchises I'm a big fan of. And the end of a big trilogy / also kind of 4-film arc and a sequel to one of my favorite films ever. So that'll be really cool. They're like releasing a week from each other.
Yeah, and there'll probably be a few more horror films announced for that month. Probably nothing that exciting. October's just a vibe, to be honest. So.
Flash.
I'm not excited for that fucking movie. I've heard the rumors, and if it turns out to be true, it's gonna be the worst DC movie like ever.
I mean, hey, Ben Affleck and Michael Keaton are both in it, so.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about Michael Keaton's Batman anymore. He's like 70. Why? And it's just obvious nostalgia for no reason. I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do, so I'll give it a chance. But like, it just seems so unnecessary. Just give us a Flash, like, actual Flash movie. Why are you doing a Flashpoint movie first? Why? Also, why is Ezra Miller Flash? He's not a good actor.
Man, you really hate Ezra Miller.
I mean, I don't know. I guess he's had some good movies, but like recently, just like he's so, this is nothing. Because apparently the rumor is they're gonna like erase the whole DC universe up to this point in the Flash movie and make it so Batman and Superman just don't exist anymore, and that like it's Supergirl and Batwoman now.
Yep.
Which
That's the plan.
if that happens, like I'm done with DC. I'm actually done. I'm just done. I'll watch the Batman movies that are disconnected, and I'll watch. That would be so dumb. That'd be so stupid. I'd be so upset. But yeah, this movie's gonna be bad. I'm calling it, but we'll see, I guess.
Well, yeah. I mean, I do not have high hopes for it. I don't expect it to be good by any means. But it's a little weird because it's coming out at the same time as Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. So like,
which probably won't even be coming out this year because it got delayed like again.
Yeah, it got delayed again, and it's currently slated to release on November 11th. So.
I mean, we'll see, but I'm not excited for that at all. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like the first Black Panther, and now they're going to have to shift focus because they obviously were not planning on recasting the role after the unfortunate death of Chadwick Boseman, so...
The further we get away from his passing, they probably should just recasted him if they were going to do another one. I feel like just writing him out is kind of almost more disingenuous, but we'll see. I didn't love that Black Panther movie, and it got nominated for Best Picture, and everybody like loved it for some reason, and it had good stuff in it.
Not been nominated for Best Picture.
What?
It really should not have been nominated for Best Picture.
If anything, if you were going to pick a Marvel movie, pick Infinity War. That was so much better. And
yeah, it was way better. It was really weird that.
If Infinity War was a nominated for Best Picture, I still wouldn't have agreed, probably, but I would have at least understood more. I mean,
yeah.
The only other option.
Green Book won Best Picture. Green Book, so
that movie was praised when that year it came out, but like I don't know if it was actually good. I never saw it, so.
It was very mid. It's like a 5 out of 10. It was very mid. It was a great story, but the movie itself was like whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody got nominated for Best Picture, didn't it?
Yeah, that movie sucked.
My parents liked it, even though they said it wasn't like how his actual life was at all. So I was like, so then shouldn't you hate it? Because isn't that the point of an autobiography?
Yeah, it sucked.
I mean, I heard Freddie Mercury's performance is at least not bad, but it's also like a 2.5 hour movie or something.
Rami Malek. Oh my gosh.
That guy is a character. But yeah.
And then we're getting the Black Panther sequel. I honestly just don't really care. Then we're getting the Aquaman sequel, which I also kind of care. I don't know. It's not going to be good. Amber Heard's in it. I don't know.
Yeah, Amber Heard's the worst part about that movie so far. Apparently it's going to be darker, more serious. So, I don't know. But James Wan usually...
James Wan should just go full-on horror. Just have Aquaman, like, just brutally murdering people.
That'd be cool. I like James Wan. His last movie, *Malignant*. Everybody liked it for some reason, but I really didn't like it.
I didn't like it either. I thought it wasn't very good at all.
It had some good stuff in it. I mean, I'll give it that. But like, it was just like a B movie that used the excuse for its poor story and poor characters as an excuse. But most of like the sequels he's done to the movies he's made have at least been like on the same level of his previous works. So, Aquaman 2 will probably be fine. I don't know what story they're going to tell. They kind of like used all of his best villains in the first movie for some reason. So, we'll see, I guess.
So yeah, I don't know what they're going to do. Something about a lost kingdom or something. I don't care.
Remember that Trench movie they had planned? They were going to make a Trench film. Remember that?
Yeah.
You remember that got canceled, but did you hear, like, that was actually a lie? It wasn't actually a Trench movie. It was going to be a Black Manta movie, but they just called it a Trench movie for some reason.
It doesn't make any sense.
Why would you make a Black Manta movie anyway? Just have him in the movie.
It's all so stupid.
Yeah, and there's of course going to be some Disney Plus and like streaming shows that we're all excited for, like a Moon Knight.
Yeah, Moon Knight looks good.
Yeah.
As of right now, the current plan releasing on the same day as Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, Avatar 2 was supposed to release. So
I just want it to come out so I can stop fucking hearing about it.
it's taken almost a decade and a half, but we're finally getting the long ago promised follow up to James Cameron's once highest grossing film of all time and current highest grossing film of all time.
Yeah, but then like right after that, it's gonna be like, okay, Avatar 3, 4, 5.
Gotta have all of them.
It's like, guys, there's gonna be as many Scream movies as Avatar films. Hyped.
It's really weird because all I care about releasing in December is obviously the Mario movie. Like that's really all I care about. So I don't know. Everybody's just talking about Avatar 2.
Do you really care about Mario? It's gonna be bad. It's made by Illumination.
Yes, I'm so excited for this film.
You're not. Why would
it's gonna be better than the '93 one, probably.
Don't jinx
Maybe it won't be, actually.
Don't jinx
it. What if it isn't?
Don't jinx it.
What if it's worse?
I don't care. Mario's a franchise that should just be a video game, and even his video games aren't great all the time. So.
Yeah, it's really stupid. Seth Rogen is gonna be Donkey Kong.
Yeah, and apparently he's getting a solo film, like a solo Donkey Kong film.
I swear to God, if they actually do that.
No, it's apparently like announced. Like it's like in plans. So. Yeah.
They should probably wait to see the reception of the base movie first.
Yeah, they should.
Whatever.
But will
I'm
they?
not a film studio. I'm just gonna quickly rattle off a few other movies.
Wait,
that
is
are
that
coming out that don't have confirmed release dates.
Is that Garfield movie with Chris Pratt coming out this year, or is that like not?
I thought it was supposed to, but it's not on this list, so maybe it is. But I also know they're making a Chip and Dale movie that's gonna be only on Disney Plus. They're making a Sesame Street movie starring Anne Hathaway and Bo Burnham. Okay. They're making a Hocus Pocus 2. Hocus Pocus 2. Only on Disney Plus. Deep Water. Really exciting film starring Ben Affleck. And Cheaper by the Dozen, which I guess is like a new adaptation. I don't know if it's like a remake of the movies or a new adaptation of the original story. I have no idea.
Probably gonna be terrible, but you never know.
Probably. But yeah, those are some other films coming out this year. I think the most hype one is Legally Blonde 3.
The most hyped is probably like, for me, it's probably like Doctor Strange 2 and Jurassic World and Thor.
Not Halloween Ends.
Oh shit! Yeah, Halloween Ends. I guess Into the Spider-Verse too, but like I don't know. I'm not gonna get too hyped about that movie because I want to like not get overhyped. So.
Well, that's my most hyped movie is Across the Spider-Verse Part 1. And then also, like, Halloween Ends, Doctor Strange 2, The Batman.
Oh, shit. I forgot about Batman. I'm excited for that. I'm not, like, super hyped, though, because, like, I get annoyed when people talk about all these multiple origin stories, but, like, I am a little fatigued on just constantly redoing Batman over and over, but I'm excited for this because I think it'll be good, so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hyped.
It's been, like, what, 6 Batmans now? 7?
Yeah.
And, like, that doesn't even count, like, the animated versions. So. I'm just excited for Joker 2 announcement, so.
Yeah, with a Willem Dafoe as an imposter Joker.
That'd be very sus. It kind of would be Among Us.
Of course. The Among Us film is coming out in 2023, not this year, so.
Well, you did hear The Rock say that he's, like, developing a new video game film that, like, he's been a fan of for years.
Yeah, he did say that.
So,
it's Among Us.
I technically can't be, but there's actually a lot of evidence that it could be a Fortnite movie, so... or a Call of Duty movie, which would be stupid, because it's just, like, a war movie. Just watch a war movie.
Yeah, that would be dumb.
Or play the fucking game. How about we stop making fucking video game movies and you just go play the fucking game? How about you just do that?
No, we need the Mario movie starring Seth
Yeah, we need the.
and Anya Taylor-Joy.
I was thinking of the fucking Tetris movie that apparently is happening. The fucking Tetris movie.
I need a Tetris film because the storyline has always been so in-depth it could be easily adapted to a feature-length product.
Like the fucking...
Oh wait, no, it's Tetris.
Or like the Playmobil movie. The Lego movie is great, but like it made a lot of companies just think that they could just make random like products and do a movie. No, you need to be smart and have a good script and like actually try. Oh, sorry. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, so much else. There's probably some straight to DVD stuff that will be terrible, but maybe we'll be excited for it.
There's usually some like at least decent or sometimes really bad like streaming service movies like Netflix originals and stuff. So I mean, I
haven't heard a lot of
I guess we'll have to see how the year turns out.
I haven't heard a lot of my like fan favorite like pretty like directors that don't miss. I don't think any of them are releasing anything this year because I don't like Denis Villeneuve isn't doing anything. I don't think David Fincher's doing anything. Edgar Wright, no. None of like the really like high profile directors. I haven't really heard they're doing anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I know they're filming Dune.
I guess my favorite director was something this year is probably Sam Raimi, but
yeah,
which is weird because he hasn't really had a movie for a little while come out, so
yeah,
I don't know.
We'll have to see. There could always, of course, there could be like a big COVID surge, and we could get stuck not being in movie theaters for another 6 months. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but that's always a possibility, I guess, because there's still possibility they might delay Batman. So, but so far they have not. So, but yeah,
Absolutely.
it's almost been 2 years since the 2-week spring break turned into a 4-week spring break. So, a lot of stuff's changed. So.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. A lot of movies have been released since then. A lot of movies haven't been released as well.
Yeah, Top Gun 2 had like trailers before COVID and then it's still not out, so somehow.
Morbius has been delayed again.
Morbius can suck my fucking dick. I fucking hate Jared Leto. I hate Sony. I hate everybody.
Alright, well we should probably call it at that point, but thank you guys so much
for listening. Hey, don't forget, there's a Kraven the Hunter film. Kraven the Hunter film.
Yeah, 2022 looks like to be a decently high-profile year. Definitely compared to the last 2 years. We're still getting out of the COVID and everything like that. Maybe it'll continue. Maybe there will be surgery, like you said. But we'll have to wait and see. If you enjoyed, be sure to subscribe, leave a like, and comment your thoughts down below.
Yeah.